Hi, good afternoon, Bullring. Today is September 21st, 2022. Lots to go over today. A lot of things happen. What's going to go on with the market tomorrow and what will happen in the next few weeks. So you came to the right place. I've got some info for you and I know exactly where we're going. Well, at least I can give you some guidance that way. Not exactly, but I'll get you close as possible as I can. All right, so let's go ahead and start with a little bit of news that came out today. So I don't want to blow you up with a lot of news. I want to keep it simple because I want you to remember just a few things today of what's going to happen in the next few months. So for beginners today, if you didn't notice, the dollar is at a 20-year high. When the dollar climbs up, that is not good for the economy. It's not good for international or foreign economies. The other part was Russian stocks tumbled on Putin's war escalation. So he's threatening to bring in 300,000 soldiers into Ukraine and use nuclear weapons. So more to come on that. Did not affect our stock market for some reason. Did affect theirs. And not the most important, but one of the biggest was that the Fed today announced they're going to raise rates 75 basis points, not the 100 that everybody thought, but still made a little impact on the market. I want to show you something. There's a lot of comparisons on what's going on with the market compared to 2008. So I've got SPX here from 1964 all the way to now. But one thing I did want to highlight for everybody here is I'll make a little box here. And so right in here is in the 2000 when stock market had a collapse there, and then our famous 2008 collapse. And then up here we have the current collapse that we think is going to happen. But when is it going to happen? So I just highlighted it by 6-month intervals because I just want to show you one thing. If you think the market is going to turn around and you're thinking of buying long, whether it's calls or whether it's shares, I want you to see something. So I'm measuring from the top of the market to the bottom here, and that was a 50% drop back in 2000. Now, if I come back and I measure 2008 from the top to the actual bottom, we're looking at 57% drop in the market. Now, we had 50, we had 57, and here we are today, and we are currently at 24%. That's a big drop. So 3,600 is the lowest we've gone so far, and I think we're going to revisit that again pretty soon. But if we were to say we're going down 50% at least, you're looking at 2,300 on SPX, which is the S&P 500. But if we said 57% like 2008, which everybody's comparing, we're looking at 2,048 as our number. So for now, I am very bearish with the market. I am not even going to think twice about it. I bought some longs today. Some long puts, that is. If you're not sure what's going on, paper trade it. Do not stay out. It's a great time for you to practice. So let me go over just a couple of things. I want to keep this very simple. So today we also were looking at SPY. Let me go over to SPY and I'll turn on my indicators here and we can rock and roll and get with SPY. All right, so SPY, if you were in my group today, I posted that SPY had a couple support areas down here at 370 and then 380, but did have a gap to fill up around 388, 389, and you can see by this chart it hit some resistance here, really nice, twice, and third, fourth time, and then when the Fed announced what they announced, their rate hike, we dropped, we started going up, and then here we are filling the gap. Once the gap was filled, of course, we started going down and continue to go down. And when I looked last time in the after hours, it's still going down. It was down about $1. So I think that SPY is going to do the same thing as SPX. So if you're playing SPY, keep an eye that I think is going to keep falling. How soon, how fast, that's up to the market makers. That's up to the folks who are buying these stocks. Okay. Here's another thing too. I wanted to show you really quick. If you're into scalping, if you're into day trading, occasionally I've been known to dabble at day trading, but I prefer to swing trade. I'm going to show you a little trick here that can help you in the future if you understand different indicators and different items. Like here, let me show you. So right around here in the chat group today, I posted, we had on the 1 minute, we had a cup and handle. So if you see here, okay, inverse, I'm sorry, inverse cup and handle. Okay, and I told the team, as soon as it starts dropping, I'm jumping in, and believe it or not, I jumped in for about 3 trades there. Okay, and whenever you're drawing a cup and handle, just remember you're kind of making a little umbrella here, or a mushroom, whatever you want to call it. But usually from the top to the bottom is where the stock will go, and that's exactly where it ended up. So I knew here it's a great entry point because I started seeing the cup and handle form on the 1 minute chart. Now, when you see stuff like this, right, do you jump in right away? No, you let it form the entire inverse cup and handle, and then just wait for the drop. Okay, so I got in 3 times, and I'll show you how I got in. So I jumped into the trade here. Okay, I got out here when I saw the green candles that start coming up. Then when I saw it falling again, I jumped in again right up here. So this is 1, 2, and then 3, and those were all day trades. Okay, now down here I jumped into my longs, and I'm holding them because I know we're going to go down to 3,600. So I bought a lot of time, and that'll give me enough time to get some gains. Okay, so anyways, tomorrow my advice is paper trade. If you're nervous, you don't know what's going on, I think the market will continue to fall, but remember, you could have rallies, some short bull rallies, but I think the market will continue to go down because folks are going to get nervous with everything that's going on. And at some point, they'll realize the numbers I showed you, that we are in some bad news right now. So let me remove a couple of these things. But remember what I just showed you. So remember the numbers we have here. Let me point this out for you. So remember in 2000, okay, 50%. 2008, we went down 57, and we are currently at 24%. So be careful with the market. And again, if you found value in this video, do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe, and hit notifications so you know when these videos are coming out. If you have any questions, drop me a note in the comments. And if you're in my Telegram group, go ahead and leave me a comment there as well. So I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.